Here's Covington, guarded by Garcia. Lets it go from deep, and Robert Covington hits from deep.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Pass to Parsons. Nowitzki sets a screen for Parsons. Garcia, good on the three-point shot. Garcia's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them. It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
Wide open. And Parsons kicks to Pachulia. Barea dishes to Garcia. Pachulia the pass to Parsons. Dallas moving it around. One-on-one here. Here's Landry. Can't get it to go. Nice defense from Garcia. The Mavericks leading. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Parsons on the wing. He's covered by Landry. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Garcia can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. The 76ers again can't hit it. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Parsons on the wing. Out left to the wing. And Garcia kicks to Nowitzki.
I need better spacing.
Stolen by Landry. And now the 76ers on the break. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got his second basket of the night. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys,
He got it!
Very beautiful.
Oh, what a monster shot to close out the third. They've taken the lead going into the final quarter.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close match. So it's an arrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W.
Oh yeah, we
with a
won.
victory,
Go.
although they needed Clark an extra period.
Got
to
that
get it done.
W.
Well, I think it was one heck of a ball game. Both teams gave great effort, and the bounces just went their way in overtime.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Alright,
Dirk.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Dirk Nowitzki. He really set the tone for them in the first half, and it seemed to just help. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal.
Ow. That was a good game for me. That was a really good game. That sure hurt. What overall am I? 65, cool. go against Miami this time. Boo-hoo.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports.
Dang.
We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. For Dallas, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And while we have a moment here, another discussion topic. Shaq, you are one of the most physical players the league has ever seen. Who would you say right now are the league's most physical players?
Sorry to correct you, Ernie. Not one of the most, the most. But anyway, Ernie, to
You're
answer
not
your
you're not
question,
sorry to correct me. You take great pleasure in
He's
correcting.
and one of the most humblest.
elbow sandwich, that's right. So let me go, Ernie. Let's see. Point guards, how about Russell Westbrook? Shooting guards, I'm going to go with maybe D. Wade or Lance Stevenson.
Okay.
And at the small forward,
That's easy.
I got to go with the greatest of the game, LeBron.
Let's take them back.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. It's Western Conference versus Eastern Conference here in Dallas, Texas, where the Mavericks will try to protect home court. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat. And not only a 1-1 split series between these two teams last year, guys, but both wins were on the road, so home court advantage wasn't that big an advantage. Dang. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the 76ers.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win it.
And Greg, sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
On the court for the Heat, Dragic is out there with Richardson. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Winslow. And it's Stoudemire in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Jones. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Outside Dragic. The dish to Richardson. Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Richardson, no luck. Mavericks trail by 3. And Garcia kicks to Matthews. Shoots it up. Garcia can't get it to go. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Good on the second free throw. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Correa, the pass to Garcia. No good on the 3. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Indiana Pacers.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Tries a 3. Stoudemire grabs the miss. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
The kick out to Dragic. And the Heat, another 3.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Garcia dishes to Matthews. Will it go? And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat leading by 10. Dragic with it. coming off a solid outing against Indiana. It's Richardson on the wing. And the layup falls. Richardson's got his second basket of the night.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player. What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy. Dragic. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Garcia in a 2-guard. Pachulia is out there with Terrence Jones. Then there's J.J. Barea. And it's Matthews in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Here's Garcia. And not sure what he was thinking there. The Heat leading by 14. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. .156 left in the first half of basketball.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Barea kicks to Garcia. Barea, the pass to Jones. Dallas moving the ball around. No good off the front iron.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Johnson attacking. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, a moment here to see the numbers for Dwayne Wade. Great showing for him last season. 13th in assists and amongst the league's top-tier scorers. Top 20 in points per game.
He was a consummate playmaker last season, too. Completely unselfish, always has his head up, looking for the open guy.
1:19 left to play here in the half. Here's Barea. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Richardson kicks to Wade. Double teamed on Wade. And here's Richardson outside, and that is good. Richardson's got 6 in the quarter.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Barea dishes to Garcia. Puts it up. Off the left rim and out. The Heat leading by 16. Wade can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. They better clear a spot on the bench for him because that's where he's headed if he continues to take shots like that.
And I would venture to say, Greg, it will be the last spot on the bench as well.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot clock at 6. Johnson wide open. He fired. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Barea. And no good trying to get that one. So as we can...
Joe throw.